All right, how we going, guys? We're a bit early, like 5 minutes early, but that's all right. G'day, Thora Sailing. How's it going, mate? What's going on? C. Johnston, what's going on, mate? Malcolm, how's it going, bud? Oh, yeah, you liked the last video, eh? How's it going, Ant? G'day, Edo Tech. Oh, Lisa, how's it going? What's going on? Craig, g'day, mate. Skaloki, how's it going, mate? Bloody Pascals, what's going on? Jeez, Rare Aussie, everyone's here. Gold Fairy, John, what's going on? How's the beer? The beer's cold, the beer's good. G'day, Jamie, it's going good, mate. Samuel, what's going on, mate? Ryan, how's it going, bud? G'day, Caleb, how's it going? Thanks, glad you enjoyed the last video. How's it going, Kenneth? Yeah, so it's been a pretty good day, eh? Just been working on a patch of some small gold, and yeah, this Arvo I got a nicer piece. Yeah, homebrew, mate, good stuff. This one, it's a pale ale, dry hopped with some Galaxy. I'm liking it. I'm glad you like the videos there, Pascals. That's good to hear. G'day, Nicholas. How's it going, mate? Jamie, the weather's not bad. Oh, it's bloody windy. It's been windy, mate, for, geez, I don't know. It's been windy the whole time I've been out here. Get some rums into you. You got one right here. I pulled out the fridge because it was too bloody cold. So I finished this beer first. And yeah, this Arvo, like I say, I went out for the last session of the day. Yeah, I do need a haircut. You can tell me about that, mate. I don't worry about too much in the winter time. No one to impress out here, eh? Yeah, so we got some rain. That was crap. I had to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, run around, putting things away, when I heard the rain on the roof. So I jumped out of bed. It got wet and cold. The ninja camel was over in his camp. Funny story, speaking of camels. I'll tell you about that one in a minute. But yeah, so, oh yeah, we had a little bit of rain there, Laurie, just the other night, but that was it. Like, apart from that, it's just been windy the whole time. So windy, we actually lost the whole day. We couldn't do anything because you just couldn't really walk around or hear the detector or anything. You're just getting blown away. So, the camel, yeah, the funny story about the camels. We were sitting at camp there just not long ago around the fire while the sun was still up, and Nigel was cooking dinner, and he says, "Well, come have a look at this roo." And I walk over there and I says, "Mate, that's not a roo." And because it was down a hill sort of thing, you just see its head. So there's a camel, and he goes, "Oh, it must be a little camel." And I walked over there, and it wasn't a little camel; it was a pretty big camel. And I just sort of stood there staring at it, So I posted some photos on the Discord. So if you jump on the West Oz Adventures Discord, you'll see how big this camel was. But yeah, that was pretty interesting. Just walked straight in. I got a little bit of it on the camera there and a couple of photos in case camera footage isn't too good. But I was a bit worried about how close he was to the camp because he's literally only 50 meters away. So we made a bit of noise and, moved him on a bit, but he just sort of stood there looking at us for a bit. So that was a bit worrying. Yeah, camels are bloody scary, Carson, especially after that one chased me a couple of years back. That scared the shit right out of me. What camels are? There's a bloke camp just over the bush here near me. He probably walked through his camp too. He's actually a YouTuber too, which was pretty funny. When I ran into him the other day, he's a Aussie bloke prospector, so he's got a pretty big channel. Um, yeah, that was cool. Oh yeah, the camels they're fast. You know, they don't look like they're that fast, but geez, they run when they're chasing you, and you've got to run bloody quicker than them, or else you probably won't be running again. So I've just cooked up a feed, got in camp, away from the wind, because it's super windy out there. I'm not sitting by the fire in this. So I'll show you the best nugget I found for the day. I was pretty happy with it. It's just sort of wandering along, looking for a new spot to chain. Yeah, I can sort of run. G'day, Jot. How's it going, mate? Thanks for joining in. Good to see you. The steak, sanger, and whiskey. Oh, I didn't have steak tonight. I made some potato chips and what else did I have? Potato chips and rissoles and a burger. Pretty good, actually. Yeah, and a couple of beers to wash that down. And I got a couple of rums for later on, which I'll actually crack into in a minute. Better be careful when we're drinking the rum, though. So, yeah, I got this bloody nugget, this arvo, while I was walking around. I'll see if I can clean him off a bit. Cheers, mate. Yeah, so this is the nugget I got earlier today. It's the last one for the day, actually. This is 2.77 grams. It's not very good light in here, guys, I know, because, yeah, well, I'm out in the bush and I don't have much light and stuff like that, so we're just doing the best we can at the moment. Normally I don't have reception either, so I thought while I got reception, we'll just jump on and say good day to everyone. So yeah, I got that 2.77 gram, and then I got about another 10 in there, which is about it so far for me for the trip. So not that flash, but normally we start out slow, as you've seen in the videos. We're trying a new area. Oh, the cruiser is going, mate, but have you seen the price of fuel? I can't afford the fuel. Well, I probably can, but it'll eat into the profit a lot. So if I don't need to take the cruiser, and Nigel can just tow this little tiny camper trailer around that's loaded with beer, then we're laughing. And we go halves in the fuel. It saves us a heap of money. Well, it saves me a heap of money because my cruiser's petrol. But I'll probably be taking it out on the next trip, you know. G'day, Dom. How's it going, mate? Yeah, the fuel's crazy, eh? You need to find more gold now or stay out for longer so you don't have to spend as much on fuel. Oh, Onion Sack Zach, he's probably about 30 or 40 k's from me at the moment, just over the hill there, getting some gold himself. Him and Bill are out working together actually at the moment, yeah. When Nigel was stuck in Thailand there for the bloody, COVID and all that, I was just taking Zach out as, someone to have with me and teaching him a few things and whatnot. And now he's teamed up with Bill at the moment. Nah, Nigel doesn't drink anything there or sailing. I've been trying to convince him, but it's hard work. G'day, Kane. How's it going? Yeah, glad you liked the video. Oh, it was a pretty good video, eh? Yeah, get on the homebrew there, Pascal. Once you start adding all kinds of hops and stuff into it, you can make some pretty good stuff. Yeah, that's the go, Ryan. when I'm taking my cruiser out, I probably won't be taking the trailer anymore, so I'll try and have to jam all the beer in the bloody cruiser there. No, I don't think camels drink that much. I think I go for a while without water. That's why there's so many of them out here. There's no bloody water out here. I think when they do drink a lot. What's the price of fuel now? Oh, what? $3 a litre? What? Yay, jeez. Nah, man, we was only paying like $2 to $2.40 for a litre of diesel on the way up. Hopefully, the price has gone down. When I was away, the petrol down in Perth was $1.50 a litre for a bit. No snake chat. Yo, what up, Josh? How's it going, man? What's going on? The editor's in the house, everyone. Makeshift coder. Give him a thanks. He puts all the videos together. Does all the hard work. What's the what in Geraldton? Oh, $1.93 in Geraldton. Yeah, that's not bad, eh? Yeah, nice. I've got a few. I actually picked up 5 fermenters for free there, Rozzy, last time I was home. So I'll have 7 going soon. Got to get me some kegs, eh? Easy Gaming, what's up, man? How's it going? $6 a gallon. What's in a gallon though? That's like 3.5 liters or something, isn't it? Which would make it about the same price as our fuel, probably. Oh well, then that's probably cheaper than our fuel. Yeah, I know it gets a bit like that, eh? I hate washing bottles these days, but got to do it if you want to bring them out the bush. Homebrew lemonade, yeah, gonna do that soon. Probably do that in the off season. G'day, Red Belly Media. Oh yeah, no, I think I must have stepped on it on the way back to camp. That bit of metal, bloody hell! If I'd had my tape boots on with the soles like this thick, I would have copped a few good nails in the foot, mate. Eh? That was, yeah, I couldn't believe that. I haven't seen that happen before. If you had stepped on that with a pair of thongs on, you would have been in all kinds of dramas, you know. Yeah, big long nails on that, and first time it's happened, I was actually sweeping out the floor of my camper, and I noticed something coming out of the side of my boot, and I was like, "What is that?" And then I pulled it out. Lucky I found it then, because if I had went detecting in the morning, and I was getting signals everywhere that in my boot, I wouldn't have been able to figure it out for a while, and I would have cracked the shit. Okay, I'll have a rum. I got another one in the fridge too, but that's like all of my rums. I did bring a heap of rums out here, but I did already drink a lot of rum too. Oh, so yeah, the weather's been not the best. It's sort of, it's really hard to work in this wind. The other night, there was a big centipede. Like, I just cooked dinner, put my spatula down, and then when I looked down to get my beer, this thing was eating the fat off the spatula, and it was right next to my boat. It was pretty big. So I was like, oh, I'll just leave this thing alone, like get it away from the fire so it doesn't annoy me. So I chased it away from the fire, and then a bit later on, the fire's like a fair good way from my camper trailer. So I was in my camper trailer, and a bit later on, I went outside for something, and when I came back, there was a big centipede trying to get in my camper trailer. It was like climbing up the thing, and yeah, couldn't get rid of that one, so that one's gone now. I had to eliminate it from the campsite. It was being a nuisance. Anyway, after I found them couple of nuggets this arvo, I reckon I might have a good bit of ground to chain on tomorrow. Hopefully I can bloody make some videos then, because with all the wind and everything, there's just been no point trying to make videos. Nigel's over in his camp. Yeah, just a bit of ways away. I could probably yell at him from here if I wanted to. Oh no, it's too windy out there. Yeah, the ground in the last video, that was deep in places and has some good gold in it, and a lot of rubbish, man. G'day, Artie. How you going, mate? Good to see ya. I'm just hanging out in the bush. Too windy to sit out by the fire, so I thought I'd just chill, like, in the camper and say g'day to everyone. And yeah, we haven't been flying along, but we've got about 20 odd grams so far, so probably about 24 grams so far. So I nearly got the first ounce already anyway. Oh yeah, this is rum. Queensland diesel. Not that I'm from Queensland, but I just like Bundy. Although I did just finish a beer. I mean, we have been streaming for almost 20 minutes, so I've already had like one beer and now I'm onto a rum. Is the what dangerous? Well, yeah, the homebrew's sort of ready. Oh, the rums, yeah, the rums can be dangerous. Yes, Lisa, yes, you're a Queenslander. Hope you drink some rum. Uh, you and Jasper will have to show me around Queensland when I'm ready to go over there, eh? Take us out fishing. Oh, the centipede. Oh, them things, yeah. I don't know. I've been bitten by one in the Pilbara and they can mess you up a bit. Like, they hurt for a while, the bite. Oh, yeah, we're on 40E ground at the moment there, Ryan. G'day, Charlie. How's it going, mate? Madman Deuce. Yeah, it can be. Yeah, I got bitten by a really big centipede once, a couple of times when I was in the Pilbara. Luckily, I was not working. I actually had to go to the hospital. He bit me a few times. G'day, Bakar. Cheers, mate. How's it going? A 40E ground is exploration ground, right, that a company owns. And then you need to get a permit if you want to go on there. And that costs like $100. You put in which block of land you want to go to and stuff. So you kind of got to already know where the gold is before you do it. I've I've been bitten by a scorpion too. A blue-legged one, yeah. I think that one that I seen the other night might have had blue legs. It was a big orange thing. Didn't really look at its legs too much. Righto, mate. Thanks for dropping in, Hardy. Don't work too hard, mate. I don't. Most of the time. G'day, Clayton. How's it going? Hope New York's good. I hope the weather is nice over there. Hopefully not as windy as over here. We had some pretty warm days. Like the first couple days we were out. I think the third day I spent like most of the day detecting without a shirt on. And I already got tan lines from the from the harness, which looks sort of funny. And then today I was detecting with a beanie on and a jacket all day because it was freezing. And then a few more days it's meant to be 30 degrees again. So it's like, oh man, hot, cold, hot, cold. The weather's going to make me crook. But yeah, I'll be looking forward to 30 degrees. I can get a tan then. Sounds like everyone's had bad experiences with rum. I haven't worked at MinCon for since 2018. My first year detecting was 2017. And then, yes, I had a fair bit of leave, so I got paid for my 9 weeks I went detecting, and me and Nigel found like 20 ounces in 9 weeks. And then when I got back to MinCon, I was like, yep, I think I'm done next winter and that's it. And this job's not fun and I'd rather go detecting. So yeah, I haven't worked there since about 2018 some point. It's been good actually. I don't like waking up to alarm clocks and having to be places on time and things like that. Doing your own thing's much more enjoyable, to be honest. Oh, hot in New York, eh? Interesting. Yeah, the UK's having a heat wave as well. Spencer Prospecting, g'day, mate. Texas, eh? How's it going, mate? Hope you got some gold over there. I haven't heard much about Texas gold. $8 grams for the day. Yeah, that's a good day there, Aussie Arch. That's a bloody good day. Yeah, sometimes you got to get stuck into the rubbish, eh? That seems to be the only place the bloody gold's left. Keeps everyone else away from it. Texas gold equals oil. Yeah, not wrong, eh? Oh, yeah, Frank's a good bloke. Don't mind Frank. Yeah, I heard he gets her out a bit these days on site and stuff. I'm surprised I've run into him, actually. Well, you want me to go out there digging at this time or not? Oh, come on now, Jaspo. Maybe if I had like 8 rums today, I'd go digging, but the gold's not thick enough out here to go out and look for it in the dark. Yeah, Nigel is in bed, actually. Probably. Well, he's probably watching YouTube over in his camp. He's probably watching the stream, maybe. maybe not. Yeah, rum, she can be deadly to some. Get lost in the bush again, you reckon? Nah, probably not, man. I only got lost because we were looking for phone reception. I got phone reception right here. I'm at camp. So this is good. This is all right. Watching RedTube. I don't even know what RedTube is, mate. What are you talking about? Yeah, there's not much nuggets around this camp. I found like, I don't know, 2 nuggets behind my camper, and they were small and they were in amongst a heap of rubbish, so I wasn't too interested to pursue that. I ended up out in the big paddocks, hoping for the best, and I was rewarded with a couple of nuggets and started chaining on that, and got myself about 5 grams yesterday and 5 grams today. What's this Hub Easy Gaming? It sounds like another site that I'm not familiar with. Detect the main street of Cal. Oh, yeah, nah. Unlikely. Be full of bottle caps and bloody 10-cent pieces, probably. Yeah. Now, there's some good gold in amongst some of the towns, but I don't think you're allowed to detect them. Plus, I don't like Kalgoorlie. There's too many people there. I normally don't run into anyone, but I ran into this bloke the other day, this Aussie bloke prospector who's camped just over the track here. And then we had another bloke come into camp, and he was yarning with him. And he reckons, have I met you before? And I says, no, mate, oh, probably not. And he says, oh, your voice, it's a bit familiar. And I was like, I don't know, I can't say I know you. And then I says to him, oh, do you watch YouTube? And he goes, oh, yeah. And I said, well, I do some YouTube. And he goes, oh, yeah, you're that bloke. Yeah, yep. So that was pretty funny. Apparently people recognise me by my voice. Pascals, yes, I do. Got a missus at home, 3 kids. The youngest fella's going to turn 2 next month. The oldest is 8. Acting like a 10-year-old. Nah, they're good. They're good kids. I'll get them back out the bush hopefully soon. Once I've knocked off work for a while, I'll bring the kiddies and the missus out bush for a week or so, and yeah, they love it out here. Well, the oldest daughter doesn't, obviously, no TV. The missus, she likes it when I'm out swinging. No, well, most of the time she does. I know when I was stuck at home for a while, she told me to get back out the bush pretty soon because she was had enough of me. Hey, fat bastard, how's it going, mate? Should have shot the camel. Yeah, well, my fridge is still pretty much full. And there's a bloke camped just over the creek there. And the camel was sort of there, so I couldn't really take the shot anyway. Maybe next time, mate. I got an upcoming crew. Yeah, well, hopefully the kids will get into it. I know my youngest daughter, she loves to look at all the rocks in the garden, and she finds, Dad, this one got gold in it. It's like, oh, I better put that run back in the shed, eh? Oh, you like that eating the chili thing, did you? Righto, mate. I didn't realise you watched that channel as well. Yeah, well, there's more of that stuff coming up. On that other channel there, Nigel said he was going to eat some chilies with me, so that'll be pretty cool. And bloody makeshift Coda there, he was all scared of chilies for a bit until he like started eating some and was like, well, that's not too bad. And then drank a bottle of bloody what's that sauce? The Carolina Reaper sauce. Like goes for a bottle in a day, and he's like, "Oh yeah, no, this is good." And I'm like, "Great, now I'm gonna look like the worst one eating chili." I was hoping it was gonna be him. Peace and quiet, eh? Yeah, oh yeah, bloody lovely out here, eh? I was tracking adventures. Well, I was camped by a highway for a couple of nights. That was funny because there was electric fence there, so we had to camp there because we couldn't get through the fence. And Nigel got shocked by it twice, which made me laugh a lot. Jeez, I'm well behind on these comments here. Yeah, Josh keen to eat some chilies. Cool. Future rock liquor. Oh yeah, that kid. My youngest daughter tanned her any rock with any little speck gold in it. She'll find it. When I spat out the milk, yeah, I hate milk. I can't drink milk. Eh? Ghost chili. Yeah, we'll get onto that. The one chip challenge, Daniel. Don't know what that is. You better tell me more. Josh is pretty keen to do like all kinds of funny videos, so I could be in some suffering somewhere in some of them. Yeah, they grow up quick, eh? Ah, the fences are nasty. I wouldn't know. I didn't get shocked by it. But fucking hell, I laughed like shit every time Nigel did. Oh, some mining companies are alright. Not since COVID though. They used COVID basically as an excuse to just stop all giving everyone permission, and that was that. So that's it, yeah. Pretty much your best bet's just put in your permits these days and hope for the best. They used to be somewhat negotiable. But yeah, they used COVID as their out, and now you can't get on the ground in most places. Watch LA Beast doing what? One chip challenge. Oh god. LA Beast, eh? Yeah, I'll say out bush next year, fat bastard, surely. I was gonna come up to Nullagon bloody last year there with Zach, and I was gonna actually head further north after that and sort of contact you. But plans changed when we couldn't find any gold along the way, and I just was like, screw this, and went back to where I could find gold, eh? Oh yeah. We should watch LABC eat some cactus, eh? I got a few of them in my front yard, Josh. That's a good idea. Why don't you eat one, and then I might give one a crack. Actually, if I have 5 rums, I'll eat one anyway. Got to make that channel's got to be monetized before I start eating cactuses and shit. I mean, jeez. Imagine that won't feel good. You won't eat a cactus, Josh. Nigel might. Maybe you won't. What if we covered the cactus in chili sauce and then ate it? Nah, probably not. He wasn't even keen to eat a grasshopper the other trip. I found a big grasshopper in camp and I stunned it good. Then I heated up the oil in the fry pan and I was like, oh, buddy, chuck him in there. fry them up and see what they taste like. Then, like, its last nerves or some shit kicked out, and off he went into the fire, so I couldn't eat it. And I was like, oh. So next time I'll try and catch, like, probably 4 or 5 of them, decapitate them, make sure they're properly dead, and then fry them up. Tried a snake yet? No, I haven't actually tried a snake yet. There's not much meat on them, eh? Well, I mean, look at them. They look like they're mostly bones. Nah, I wish I could have got that on video. We never get the funny stuff on video. I got bitten by an ant in a rather sensitive place on one trip and pretty much had to get undressed to sort of pull him off. And, yeah, I just turned the camera off before that, which would have been hilarious. Where's the homebrew? Oh, well, I had this one earlier, just when the stream started, and I had this one earlier on before that. There's another empty one down there. There's one in the fridge, but I'm drinking rum at the moment. Croc is nice. Haven't tried Croc either. Must give that a go. You should have just given my shopping list and turned your phone off, Pascal. Pork's not one of my favourite meats, so I don't know if I'd like Croc. All tasted like chicken. Well, in that case, I might as well just eat chicken. I don't mind chicken. Probably cheaper than bloody Croc and what was the other thing? Now I gotta scroll back. Croc and snake, yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, bloody I don't know. All tastes like chicken. Jeez. Hey, what's going on here? Oh yeah, the ant. Oh, far out. That was pretty crazy. That would have been hilarious. That could have been a good Patreon only video, actually. Yo, man, no worries, Kane. Hey, have a good one, mate. Gold in the NT. Have not been up there yet. G'day, Michael. How's it going? How's it going, bud? Going on? No, you probably can't buy snake meat, but, you know, I run into snakes all the time. Salt and pepper Croc. Hey, g'day, Outback Jones. Oh, well, we're just sort of getting started. We've nearly got our first ounce, but we've been out here a few days, and I got a good bit today, 2.7 gram Alisavo. So, yeah, it's all right, but it's pretty slow compared to usual. We're just sort of getting a feel of a new area here. We've camped up in a new spot. It's got phone reception too, so I'm determined to keep finding gold. Don't you worry. Hey, take it easy, throw a sailing, man. Have a good one, bro. How long's this trip planned for? Oh, we've probably got another 15, 16, 17 odd days out here, eh? So normally we're out for about 21 days. Yeah, cheers, Outback Jones. I need some luck, mate, eh? It's a lot of hot rocks. Oh, g'day, Steve. The weather has been shocking. It's been windy. We lost pretty much a whole day to wind. We had a little bit of rain one night. It's just been windy, cloudy, or bloody hot. So if it's not windy, cloudy, or bloody hot, yeah, I don't know, it'd be nice. When the beer runs out. Nah, sometimes I still stay out when the beers run out, you know. I mean, I think on that trip where we had a bad trip, I was out of beer for a good 4 or 5 days. Pretty sure. So that doesn't really worry me too much. I even ran out of smokes. That was a bit harsh. Well, yeah, so I've noticed like in all goldfields you get patches of small stuff, and then some patches just have the bigger stuff. Yeah, Pascals, that's the way. I need like someone following me around with a camera all the time. Really, to get the funny stuff on camera for sure. 5 million ounces came from your local. Holy shit. Oh yeah, don't worry, Josh. I haven't tried to film anything because it's just not working. Secret streams. How's it going, mate? Oh shit, I missed that comment. Oh, there it is. No, not a camel. It's mostly crown land in WA. There's not really any private land over here, Luca. It's all pastoral lease, so these people lease the land and then run their livestock on it. I'm just laughing at your comment, Pascal. Where did the scorpion get me? Yeah, the scorpion bit me right on the ass. Yep, I pretty much sat on it. And I didn't have any pants on. But that was a long time ago. Well, you can only carry so much beer, Spencer. And when you're out in the bush for 21 days and you only bring like 50 litres of beer, you're probably going to run out. All right, fat bastard. I'll look at one of them fluffy things for my GoPro. I just got a new GoPro. I got a Hero 10, so hopefully the footage, the video should be better. I don't know. I haven't really used it much yet, so I guess we'll see. I was talking about some road stuff the other day, wasn't I, Josh? You picked up a 50-ounce bit. Jeez. Could only dream of the days. It's amazing all the big gold was around everywhere and gold was worth like nothing. Now these little tiny bits are worth a fortune. Yeah, well, sometimes you get lucky, Luca, and sometimes you get some good pending ground. But most of the time, if you want to find gold, you've kind of got to put in your permits and do your research on the ground and hope you get the right spot. Yeah, Josh. I can barely even work the GoPro. I don't think I can work anything else. Out of beer always happens every trip. Actually, this can's out of rum. So you're going to do this work for the rest of my life? Yes, Daniel, I am. That is, I don't plan on doing anything else. This is the go. Ever since I started this job, well, I don't know. When you're working for like a boss and stuff, it can be a bit stressful and sort of depressing after a while, just doing the same stuff over and over. But this is good. You get to see new places. It's pretty much the same thing every day, but gee, I love it. Just sitting back by the fire at night and having a beer and cooking some feeds and whatever. It's good. Yeah, pending ground. Sometimes I do alright, sometimes I don't. Yeah, I'm about to be off to the fridge, eh? Good idea. Yeah, I see if I peg a lease, before I peg it, I make sure I chain every single inch of it, so when it's pending, there's nothing left on it. Anyway, I'm going to get a rum. I'll be back in a second. I better get some socks too. My feet are bloody cold. Yeah, we'll stay on the gold. Don't worry, we'll get there. We're onto it. If the gold runs out, we just move. Oh, tricked me into eating veggies, eh? I'll eat veggies if someone cooks them. I just don't really eat veggies. I'll eat anything that's on the plate at the end of the day. I need a brewery to sponsor me. I need Mind Lab to sponsor me. I got a new charger because the last one got broken in the rain, and this one was like, I don't know, screwed. Oh, can you make an intermission there, Josh? Like, say if I need to go outside for a second and have a piss or something. You got little hold theme music and shit for that or what? Need someone to sponsor my home brewing gear. No, I need some bloody vats and some kegs. Like 150 litre things. No, Mind Lab ain't cheap, so that's where I was. The charger, the first one, that's broken because it left it in the rain, so my fault. Then I bought a new one, and when I plugged it in, the like connection part was dodgy, and I was already in the bush, so there wasn't much I could do about it. And then when I got home, I didn't have time to take it back, and now it's even worse. Well, last time I got home, I took it back, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we'll have to send that to Mind Lab," and I'm like, "Well, I ain't got time for that." So I'm still using it, and it's pretty dodgy. But I'll send it back to Mind Lab. Mind Lab will fix it. I don't know why they can't just replace things in the bloody shop at the time, because I'm a prospector. I can't be waiting around for these pieces when I need to be out the bush in winter. It's the only time I get to work. So I don't know what's going on there, but they need to sort their shit out. Where are you from, Red Belly Media? G'day, Jim. How's it going, mate? Good to see you here. Maybe we should have a big piss up. What do you reckon? Get everyone together on some pending ground or something. That'd be crazy. I know I was just over there out in the bush. Over in his camp. Yeah, find a pending patch and just bring a bloody shitload of people and a shitload of eskies. We probably won't find any gold, but I'll say it'd be a good time. We could leave chain lines and holes everywhere, it'd be good. Good old keg party, a trailer full of kegs. Nah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking like if I upgrade my trailer, probably get a big fridge on the front, put some taps on it, and we'll have a shitload of beer on tap. Yeah, g'day Davey B. Yeah, I know, the gold price is shit, eh? Anyone would think it was manipulated. Not much, mate. Just cracking a couple of rums, sitting back, getting out of the wind, the poxy weather. She's not too flash out there. And saying g'day to everyone on the YouTube. There's not much else to do, and if I wasn't sitting here talking to you guys, I'd be sitting here reading a book. Or something like that. Maybe I'd even be asleep by now. It's nearly 8 o'clock. Well, it could be done, I guess. A piss up and a party. See what kind of pending ground's available towards the end of the year. So if we were going to do that, I would think, say I'm working through most of September. And then I don't know what, no. Oh, yeah, cheers, man. Thanks for, yeah, it took ages to get to 6K subs. So after September, maybe, what's that, October? I mean, to be warming up out bush, but with that many boots stomping around on the ground, we're sure to scare the snakes away, eh? Alrighty, oh, you're on the Discord, eh? Sweet as. Get to see all the good pictures on there. 7 a.m. in Texas, Thursday, yep. Thursday night here. I don't know where SU is. Yeah, it looks like we got some good weather coming up here. I think we got a far out. I'll check the weather. I think it's a bloody cloudy day tomorrow. It better not be. We'll be in trouble then. Trying to keep everything charged is a bit of an issue at the moment. But yeah, tomorrow's cloudy day. Ha, brilliant. Then we got 27 degrees and 29 degrees. 29, nice. That'll sort us out. Yeah, guys, everyone jump on the Discord because I post a lot of photos on there these days. You know, I don't do too much on Facebook and Instagram. Discord seems to be the go. Yeah, no, it's lovely out here. Well, it was lovely until all the wind started. Like, I got a pretty good tan already. I'll have a better tan once the sun comes back out and I can go detecting without a shirt on again. And also, I've noticed in my analytics, right, 70% of people watching are not subscribed. So I don't know what's going on. Got like 6,000 subscribers when I should have like probably more, because 70% of people watching aren't subscribed. So if you're not subscribed, check it out and hit the bloody subscribe thing so I can get a couple more subscribers. That'll be tops. Cheers, guys. No flies. Well, funny you should mention that. It was like probably 70, 80k hour win, and somehow the flies were still trying to stick to you. It's funny though, because you see a gust of wind coming, or you hear it coming through the trees, and you touch the fly, so he has to take off your shoulder, and then he gets caught on the gust of wind and just goes, boom. Yeah, I actually got a fly in my mouth today too, so there's enough around to be mongrels. That's for sure. No mozzies though, luckily. The other night when it was hot, there was heaps of bugs. You couldn't go outside really with your headlight on and just be swarmed with bugs. Can't go outside, leave your tent open because there'd just be bugs all in your tent. And I've got all them little for those of you familiar, oh yeah, 10k before Christmas would be great, man. I wish. I was hoping for 10k last year. I don't know what happened. Lack of content, I guess. Anyway, I've got all these little like crickets, little brown ones. If you guys are familiar with the Outback, you see them in the mine shafts and stuff, all them little crickets. Yeah, well, they like living in here, which they don't bother me because they don't jump on me when I'm asleep. They normally just sit up in the canvas. And I got a heap of them in the last trip because I was there for like in that one spot for like 3 weeks. So they all moved into my trailer and they're all still in here from the last trip. There's still a couple floating around. G'day, JGW. Oh, yeah, true. And not having the license didn't help either, really, I guess, eh? Couldn't go out bush to find any gold anyway. Oh, stink bugs. Yeah, man. I had a big one of them in my tent on the last trip. I had to catch it and get it out. Oh, cheers, Rare Aussie. That's mint, mate. And then the other day, last trip while I was out, this is the stuff I don't get on camera, right? I opened the underneath my mattress here, which I'm sitting on, to get into the trailer, and this bloody big moth, the size of like a friggin' bird, come flying out and was like banging about, banging on the roof, and I was like, holy crap, I'm not gonna be able to sleep with this thing in here. So I had to get me hat and catch this big, massive bird-sized moth thing and chuck it back outside. G'day, Rob. How's it going, mate? We're just having some rums and having a yarn and talk about camels and spiders and snakes and eating things and Siberian in the West Sydney, eh? Jeez, it'd be late over there, wouldn't it? Must be about 10 o'clock. Oh, yeah. We're doing it sort of tough. We're doing it tough on the gold front. We haven't even cracked an ounce yet, and we've been out here for like 4 or 5 days. Although we did spend a day and a half driving, really. I'll be doing it tougher tomorrow when I wake up in the morning and find out I got no more rums left. Yeah, it's good to have a yarn. G'day, Daniel. How's it going, mate? What's going on? Don't worry, mate. I still got a few boxes of beers. Oh, well, I got kind of blue on the rum while I was on the side of the highway there. And I thought it was funny to, just drink rum and dance around the fire while the trucks went down the highway at night, which was actually pretty funny. Well, I cracked myself up. Let's put it that way. Yeah, I don't worry too much about running out of smokes these days. I nearly quit properly in summer, man. I quit for 19 days, and I should have just kept on that, but I didn't. G'day, Robert. Yeah, going good, mate. Going good. Oh, Bob. Yeah, how's it going, mate? Yeah, going good. Just chilling at camp. G'day, Heath. How you going, mate? Thanks for the sub today, Pascals. That's brilliant. Some of my older videos are like not the greatest quality, but they're pretty entertaining. That was back before we beeped out the swear words and stuff, so yeah, all good fun. I think that was back in the day I drank less beer and found more gold. That's because there was more gold around and less beer available. I mean, more gold around. Let's be honest. I don't know what I mean. Had too many rums. Jeez. 200 grams of tobacco for $60, man. I'll get 45 grams for like $100. Oh, it is pretty cold. I mean, I got my jacket on tonight and I just had to put some socks on because my feet bloody cold. But if I close the windows in the tent, it'd probably be pretty warm in here, but I don't want it that warm in here. What happened with the Camel this Arvo? Well, I walked up to it. Nigel told me to see how close I could get, which I thought was a bad idea, but I was trying it anyway. And then I was like sort of filming the Camel, and then it started to run off. And then I sort of barked at it like another camel, and then it stopped and looked at me. So then I went back to camp to get my protection. And then I went to look for it again, and it was gone. Oh, yeah, good stuff, Heath. Hope you enjoy your day off, mate. Good luck with the college stuff and all. Nah, she's not going to use the pics for the gardening. She hasn't even opened them. I'll be keen to see how they go, though, Bob. I'll give them a crack in this hard ground. But I won't be getting home for a couple of weeks yet, probably 2.5 weeks yet, to find out what these pics are like. So, yeah. Nah, well, I was already at camp when this camel was bloody standing over here in the bush looking at us, mate. So I didn't have to run anywhere. I was already standing here. No, it was a big camel, eh? Well, Nigel thought it was a roo somehow. Probably because it was down the hill. Oh, God, the bloody comments are going too fast now. Oh, yeah, always. Always ready there, Josh. Bloody hell. G'day, Stephen. Appreciate it, mate. Thanks for dropping in. Appreciate the comment. I won't be going over to no icy countries when it's bloody freezing, Heath. Come on, mate. We know that. Yeah, I'm a bit worried about that camel. Don't worry. I'll sort him out. I'll blind him with my O-light. This will sort him out. The batten tree will just won't even be able to see me. I tell you what, mate. If that camel comes in this tent, he won't be getting out alive. O-light, give us another torch. Yeah, give us a bigger one, because when this bass is not on, I can't find it. It's a great torch, but geez, it's so small. Yeah, cheers, Bob. I'm enjoying the time out, but it's more enjoyable when I'm making a bit more money, but that's all right. We've only been out here a couple of days yet, so it always takes a little while in a new spot to get him. But we'll get him. You're funny, Josh. The only time I can find it is when it's stuck somewhere. And I mean to my hat. Because, clips on the hat. Like that. Which is why I leave it on the hat. So I've got to find a hat which is a lot bigger and easier to find in the dark than just a bloody torch. A Perrin too. Yeah, the O-light's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with those. G'day, Freed Seeds. You went out prospecting with your pop, eh? Funnily enough, I went prospecting with my pop back when I was a young fella too. Found my first bits of gold with him. Well, I like this one too. I've been using this like the whole time for pretty much my main source of light. It's magnetic. You just stick it wherever you want it. It's got a red flashing light, so when you got big dramas like Camel in your tent, you can signal an emergency. Pretty handy. And you can always find that one because it's stuck to the bloody pole. Unless I move it from the pole, then I have no idea where it is. Yep, I've still got my first nugget too that I found from back then too there, Freed Seeds. A little .3 that I found in 1995 when I first swung a detector. Yeah, the O-lights are worth the price. I mean, they're very well made. G'day, Robert Jackson. Yeah, I can't wait to see what the 8 does, mate. Keen to see that. Oh, yeah, Joshy boy. Found his first nugget with me. I took him out. Gave him a pan and bloody hell. Next minute he says, is this a half-gram nugget? And I'm like, what the hell? And then he says to me, get this, he says, I didn't know finding gold was this easy. Funny, eh? Yeah, no, you can't sell your first nugget. I have sold, I think I sold my first nugget that I found with the ATX though. But it wasn't my first nugget I ever found, so I didn't really care. But I've still got my first specimen I ever found, which is pretty cool as well. No one ever sells their first nugget. No, I haven't had much of a go with a 6 yet. One bloke out there a couple of trips ago had one and let me have a quick swing of it, and I tested it on a little 0.1. And to say I was impressed, well, I was impressed. I wasn't overly impressed, but I was quite impressed by the signal I got on that nugget at a brisk walking pace. So could have a place, but I haven't really tested it. I don't know what it's like in the good mineralisation, the heavy mineralisation. I don't know what it's like depth wise. So I can't really comment on that at the moment. Yeah, if it easy, everyone would be out here, wouldn't they, Bob? That's right. Nah, mate, I haven't got the ATX anymore. I sold it. And I had to sell the 5 too, unfortunately. You know, if there was a detector I wish I hadn't sold, it would have been the 5, because personally, in some places, I find the 5. Oh, cheers for the super chat there, Daniel. Oh, shit, that's my inverter. Hang on a sec. Oh, looks like we got flat batteries, so we might have. I wish I could have kept the 5, because in some places like saltier ground and stuff like that, you know, the 5 handles it a bit better than the 7. What's the most kilometers I've traveled on one of my trips? Holy crap, man. 5.5 weeks. We probably covered a good, it would have been close to 3,000 Ks, I guess. Could have been more. There was a lot. There was a lot of Ks and it wasn't a lot of gold. We did a lot of exploring. Oh, cheers, Pascals. Yeah, I hope so. I was pretty happy today with my 2.7 grammer, but hopefully tomorrow, 2.7 kilo. Yeah, WA's a big place, mate. You can get a long way before you run into any borders. I mean, we've only got one border, and then the other border's like an ocean, so. But yeah, you can go a fair way. Some days I'll just drive all day to get and still not get to the spot, you know. My biggest nugget so far, Ryan. Well, I'll get a bobcat. My biggest nugget so far, that was only about, well, the first bit we got out of the hole was about 60 grams, but we snapped the bottom off, which I think was about another half ounce or something, or ounce. And then there was a bit more in the hole. We ended up getting 105 grams out of the hole in 3 bits, but we broke the big bit. All right, Josh, running intermission. I'm going to have a piss. I'll be back in a second, guys. Oh, there they are. I like to see where the snakes are. I don't get bitten by any. Fuck, it's windy out here. Holy shit. Right, better get a beer too while I'm at it. Oh, better not spill that rum while I jump back up here too. That's a good idea. Righto. Holy shit, man. I don't know. There's so many comments been and gone. Oh, yeah, Raptor. And now due south from Newman. That would be about where I went with Zach. It was all pending the other year. Yeah, big quartz outcrops, quartz hills, bit of pushing around. Yeah, we went there. We did all right. A welder. Not too bad out here. I haven't run into Zach, but he must have climbed up a hill and got phone reception because he sent me some photos and he's finding some gold, so he's doing all right. You know, they got a couple of ounces, but they've been out for a couple of weeks, so they're doing okay. He's probably camped just literally over the hill from me. Like, I'm not even kidding about. In a straight line, 30 to 40 Ks, maybe not even that far. I'm surprised I haven't heard him on the radio. We're both running the same channel, as far as I'm aware. "200 kilometers west of the highway." Oh, no, I wasn't way out there, mate. My spot I was at was not that far from the highway, actually. But I think I know where you were, which is where I should have bloody went. Harry Doomeyer. Yeah, right. Yeah, the 7's good, man. Better than the 5. Heaps better than the 5. Heaps better. Like, hands down, can't beat that. No kidding, eh? Well, I'll read that article later, but I'm guessing that your grandfather didn't find that reef, right? Lassiter's Reef. Because I'm sure it's still out there just waiting to be renamed Bennett's Find. Oh, I'd say the 8,000 will be out pretty soon, mate. Like, potentially before Christmas. Don't know. That'll be interesting. We'll see. I know they're testing it already. I don't know why they didn't send me one to test. But, yeah, I've heard being tested. Good old Lassiter's yarn, eh? Yeah, there should be a reef out there somewhere. Hey, g'day, Savage Prospecting. Oh, I'm glad you liked the last video, mate. We had a bloody good time that trip. We had a pretty good time this trip too, actually. Well, that's it, guys. I'm out of rum, so we could end this stream here. Or I can have another beer. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. Beer it is. Well, potentially, I was thinking about going outside and stand out there in the wind for a bit. Nah, just kidding. G'day, Will. Yeah, Bobs, I'll have a couple of drinks for you. Bloody oath. A couple more beers. Having a ripe old time. All right then, all right. Well, if you're cracking around Savage Prospecting, let us know. I'll say if I can join you for a beer at some point there. We'll see you about. I'm generally pretty busy in the winters though, guys, to be honest. I don't have time to catch up with anyone in the winter time when we got to work hard and make our money. Rodney, g'day, mate. I have no idea. This must be a YouTube issue. And YouTube have been dropping the ball a bit lately with the amount of bloody spam comments I'm getting on my videos. I can tell you that. Not too sure what they've been up to. Cheers for watching, Greg, mate. Catch you again, mate. Actually, I think someone was saying something like that last time. Don't know. Daniel managed to get a super chat through there. Oh, well, mate, the main thing is I appreciate you watching and commenting. No worries, Daniel, man. Thanks for tuning in, bro. Hopefully I can get me a good bit tomorrow. Something a bit bigger than today. That'll be good. Oh, Daniel, the missus wants you to fix my roof too while I'm gone. No, I'm just kidding. I'll talk to you when I get back. I need some work done. Yeah, so when we're out here in the bush, we usually have pretty early nights because we get up pretty early and we actually work pretty hard. Even though I always like to make it seem like I'm not working that hard, it is pretty hard work. When you climb over rocks all day, it's not good. Rodney, no, we don't have this on Facebook, mate. Sorry. I do have a Facebook page, but you can't donate to it, unfortunately. That's all good, mate. Just you watching, Rodney, is good enough support for me, and I appreciate that in itself, mate. Same with everyone else in the chat and everyone else watching. It's all great. I love it. G'day, Michelle. How's it going? Biggest nugget I have found. Well, yeah, we were on about that before. I found like 3 bits in one hole, which is 105 grams. So I think the biggest piece that came out of that complete was 60 odd grams. So about 2 ounces, but 3 ounces in the hole. Righto, Red Belly Media. Yeah, don't worry, Nigel won't get that 10 grammer first. Hopefully I'll get it, and then I can be on the piss for the rest of the day. Have a good one, Cobb. Cheers for stopping in, mate. Yeah, Michelle, that day that I found the 105 grams in one hole, I think I found an extra 20 grams in nuggets, so I ended up with about 4 ounces for the day. And if you look back through my older videos, that was day 8, trip 1, adventure 1, trip 1, day 8 or something, back when I didn't really make any titles, or maybe we did title it, I don't know. Did we make a title for that, Josh? I think we retitled it. Probably says something like 4 ounces in a day. And the day before that, I found a 16 gram nugget, which was my biggest nugget until the next day when I, found that one. Sweet as, Daniel. We'll see you when we get back, mate. G'day, Ryan King. How's it going, mate? Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Cheers, Savage. Appreciate the comment, mate. I'm glad that I could be an inspiration to you. And I know I've inspired a few others as well, which is good. I mean, it is quite good to get away from the normal way of life and do something different with your life, working for yourself and living on the land sort of thing. It's good. A ciggy or a spliff? I don't know, you be the judge. No, it's a cigarette. Oh, no, I can't wreck me new boots digging holes with them. G'day, Peter. How's it going, mate? Depending on the occasion. You save the spliffs for when we're gaming, eh? Pascal, I'd like to tell her you said so, but yeah, she'll take it to heart. No, I'll let her know. I'm just kidding. She is a great woman, that's for sure. Not many people can do what she does, staying home looking after my crazy kids while I'm out here all winter. G'day, Peter. Make the videos longer, you reckon, mate? Oh, we try not to make them too long, because that can put some people off. So around about 15 minutes is sort of our standard. But I can see why you'd like a longer video, half-hour episode or something would be good. But at the end of the day, that takes us hours to put together as well. So it's easier to pump the shorter ones out and give you guys weekly content than it is if we make them that long, mate. We'll only have like 2 videos a month or 1 video a month sort of thing. Yeah, it looks great out here, doesn't it, Peter? Love this bush. Not token hard enough. Yeah. Plus, I'm using filters, so cigarettes. I'll get a big one for you tomorrow, Robert Jackson. For sure, mate. For sure. How-to vids for the newbie prospect as well. I've actually been thinking about that, mate, and I've written down a bit of a list of things that I think that I might be able to teach people. I didn't really want to do that sort of stuff yet, because I've only been prospecting 4 or 5 years, so I don't want to seem like I really know too much. But I guess it's about time I start making a couple of instructional videos and just sharing my personal experience and opinions and knowledge. So I can start doing that. G'day, Tony Westerhoff, mate. How's it going? Thanks for dropping by, bud. Good to see you in here. Yeah, cheers, Rare Aussie. We try to keep them out, keep them coming out as regular as we can. As you know, in the summer, we don't get to do much. That's why I made my second channel, the vlog channel, where I'll just be gaming, or I'll be going fishing. I'll be doing some fish trapping. I'll be trying to catch some noxious species around Perth. I'll be making some beers. I'll be doing all kinds of things. I'll be doing some live streams over there. It'll be cool. It'll be good fun. So if you're all not subscribed to my other channel, jump on there. Shane Bennett blog. It's in the description of all the other videos. G'day Trent Peters, mate. How's it going? Good to see you here. Thanks for dropping by, mate. Appreciate everyone watching. Is it a dream to stumble upon a patch of nuggets? Oh, I'll tell you what. She gets the blood flowing. You never know what's coming next when you get a fresh patch. William Palivo, g'day, mate, from Florida. That's a place I want to visit one day, actually. I watch a lot of YouTube from Florida YouTubers, to be honest, because I like my aquariums and I watch a lot of that sort of stuff from over there. Got some cool fish over there. Yes, Josh is right. Beautiful country. I have to get him back out here. Hopefully he doesn't burn again to a crisp. Wear a long sleeve shirt next time, Josh. I'll order you one. I'll get your West Oz Adventure shirt, bloody long sleeve for you, so you don't burn to a crisp. You'll be right. Eating cactuses, yeah. Righto, Lucas, mate. Good to see you, mate. Have a good one. Thanks for watching. Why there's so many flies in the area? You know, I ask myself the same question. There's nothing else out here except for us. So what the bloody hell are they doing before we get here? You know, you come out here and you're good for 10 minutes and then all the flies are here. And it's like, where did you come from? What were you doing? Who were you annoying before we got here? They're just bloody everywhere. When it gets warm, you'll get like six or seven in your mouth before lunch. It's pretty deadly. Yeah, we can get them shirts in long sleeve, man. We can get them in tank tops too, which is what I'll wear to get a tan. You wear long sleeves so you don't get burnt. Cheers, Lucas. Oh, yeah, we already said that. Yeah, them bloody flies, they must be waiting for me. They probably come straight off the Camels, Tony. They're always round my camp, like the one that walked in this evening. Some of what to do and what not to do, eh? Yeah, I've got a few videos like that in mind too. Not between different gold buyers, we don't find a difference in purity. Between different areas, you find gold from one gold field, go to a different gold field, or even 100 k's down the road, the purity can be different. Cheers, Sandman, mate. We appreciate all your support. Thanks for watching the videos. I'm glad you enjoy seeing them big nuggets coming. Yeah, the flies. I can normally do like the first, towards the end of the season, I can do a few trips without the fly net, but yeah, first couple of days I can normally handle, and after that, that's it. Yeah, some of our stuff's got a bit of silver content in it. G'day, Rob Random. How's it going, mate? Has it cooled down any over there in the bloody UK there for you? Good, Nick. G'day. Nah, mate, no rain where we are. Thanks for the comment, mate. I'm glad you enjoyed the vids. Paul from Scotland, how you going, mate? Rather watch us than the bloody stuff on TV. Dramatised, you say? Well, you're probably right there. No, you're definitely right there, bud. Good on you, man. We're the real deal. We're not setting no shit up. Just need an onion bag, eh? Well, that only happens when you let your fly net blow out the car. Oh, the bees on that fishing trip, yeah, they were bad. Oh, you had some of that rain, did you? Oh, that's interesting. That's good. Would be good for you guys. You guys were sweating with that heat. G'day, Park Rat Pat. How's it going, mate? Seems like all our American viewers are starting to get out of bed now, eh? How much weed grows out in the bush? None. Camels eat it all. What sort of weed? There's not much vegetation of any kind out this way, to be honest. The roos are all stoned. Put a fence around it, yeah. Nah. At the moment, we're on the 40E. Generally, we get around all over the place, you know. Oh, the wildflowers are out the other month. The end of last month when we were coming back home. Couldn't believe it, to be honest. They're a bit early. Yeah. I don't know what that cat on that other trip was doing, mate. I think he was on something. Sneaking right in next to me like that. G'day, big fella. Camels, dangerous, yes. One chased me a couple of years ago. I just had one walk into camp this arvo. And I was a bit worried for a minute. He started moving, and then I sort of yelled at him a bit, which got me chased by the last camel. And he stopped and looked at me again, and I was like, oh, shit. Shouldn't have done that again. Should have learned my lesson the first time. Yeah, the cat by the fire. I think that cat was tripping balls. I don't know what its problem was. No, Rob Random. The camel did not hump me. Yeah, the camels are terrible. You got to watch them. Well, they're probably not so bad if you don't stir them up, but me, I was like, he started bellowing at me, so I just started yelling at him, and then he started chasing me, so I was like, yeah, I'll just start running because I'm not going to stay here and get killed by a camel. When you see a camel, I'd say the best thing to do is observe them quietly and not yell at them. Oh no, the camel that came into camp today, he wasn't too aggressive, luckily. He just moved on. If you see a camel, the best thing to do is just sort of get away from them quietly and let them do their thing, and hopefully they won't worry you. I hear they taste all right. Yes. I wouldn't mind getting myself one. G'day, Daniel. No, not Daniel. Danielle. How's it going, mate? Thank you for the comment. I'm glad you love the videos. We love making them and we love hearing your feedback. Stick your thumb up the camel's ass to calm it down, eh, Rob? Do you know how big camels are, mate? You're going to stick your thumb way up here above your head. Where do you think his bloody foot's going to go when you stick your thumb there? He's going to kick you right back into bloody next week. Oh, moose, yeah, well, camels are sort of like moose, I guess. Do I still take a rifle out of you? Oh, well, yes. Short answer. Nah, if he had fucking camels on his station near Magnet, they're still there. G'day, me woozy. No, not enough goats around for my liking, mate. If I see one, I like to bag one and put him in the fridge. And we haven't seen that many. We've seen a couple mobs this year, but not in the right spot. The puppy dog's trying to steal me steak. I'm more worried about the dingoes trying to steal my baby. No, I'm just kidding. I bring my detector inside most nights. Oh, there's some good videos on YouTube of camels kicking people, eh? Some great videos. See him go flying. Yes, that last goat we got was pretty good, eh, there, Josh? Bloody lovely feed. Whoa, you had a moose belt up your car. I had a bloody bull up here go for my car while I was driving it once too. Oh, you had him in a pen, did he? Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, we're pretty friendly around here, William. Most of us. Perth and Freo in the 70s is a fair bit different than what it is in bloody 2022, though, mate. I can tell you that. A fair bit different. Have a good one, mate. Thanks for dropping in. Oh, that's an interesting idea there, William. $20 cheap metal detector wouldn't cost me bugger all. I haven't actually considered it, but it's not a bad idea, is it? It could be done. Oh, geez, it seems that my light's going a bit dim there, guys. We're going to be running out of light soon. We'll put this one up here for a bit of extra lighting, but I think we're going to be ending this stream pretty shortly there, guys. or else, yeah, we're going to be sitting here in the dark. You'll be listening to my voice. I'll whisper for you, so it's like ASMR shit. Snakes are really the least of my problems. I pretty much prefer a snake over just about anything else that I encounter in my camp. Apart from cats. I don't mind seeing cats around. Especially if I've got my rifle. The homebrew's going good, mate. Matt, thank you. I'm loving it. Nothing like a good homebrew or good homemade moonshine, eh? Oh, you going to Wolf Creek, Rob Random? I'll come with you. I'll play mix part. Oh, there's not much power out here. I'm running batteries. Look, I got 2 batteries in here. Thanks for watching, Sandman. Good to see you, mate. The bloody mongrels. I wouldn't be too keen if the bloody dogs stole my dinner. Get in the car and run them over and eat them for dinner. You're a fucking idiot, Rob. Don't do shit like that. I don't like spiders. I'd prefer a snake in my camp than a spider. How much solar power do I run at the moment? I'm just running panel per bloody... I'm running like a 150 water on one battery and a 200 water on the lithium. That's about it. What scariest thing happened to me in the bush? Probably getting chased by the... No, not getting chased by the camel. I can't talk about the scariest thing that happened to me in the bush, actually. Because it scares shit out of me. I told Nigel about it the other night when I was pissed on rum, but it turns out I scared shit out of him too. And then when I woke up in the morning, he told me I told him, I was like, oh, geez, I shouldn't talk about that shit because that's scary as hell. But yeah, maybe I'll tell you one day. Probably not when I'm sitting in the bush, though. Don't like to relay that story when I'm in the bush. Think about it while I'm in the bush. Yeah, that's a good... Yeah, some people do get big fines with the cheap detectors. Hey, Steve, catch you later, mate. Thanks for tuning in, bud. Good to see ya. Good night, Rare Aussie. Thanks, mate. Oh, yeah, I won't be recounting that story in the bush. In fact, I need like 5 or 6 rums before I'm even keen enough to recount that story at all. That was the scariest time of my life, my whole life. Not aliens or ghosts, more like spirits, mate. Not that I was a believer. Yeah, I need to get a DC. Bit expensive, though. EPIRB, nope, don't carry an EPIRB. I will get there and then. No, not the wood archies. Something a little bit worse than the wood archies. Let's not talk about it anymore because I'm still in the bush. I'm going to be out here for a while yet, so I don't want to be thinking about anything banging on my tent tonight. Thank you. Oh, the Min lights. I haven't seen them yet. Oh, man has, though. Apparently they can make you feel sort of depressed and shit, you know. Yeah. Nightmares? No, I won't be having nightmares. I sleep like a log. If I wake up though, well, that's a different story. Hey, I hope this camel doesn't stick its head through my tent tonight. I won't be happy. There'll be bloody camel blood everywhere. Bowl lightning, is that what the min lights are, eh? Better sleep with the rifle, you reckon? Probably not. It's got oil on it. You would love the serenity. Oh, jeez, the serenity out here is great. I bring the missus and kids out here. As soon as the kids are asleep, she's like, oh, jeez, it's quiet. Like, yeah, it's quiet unless you camp somewhere near me. Oh, yeah, I hear them birds a lot. I hear a lot of night birds out here. You know what I seen today, Rob? I was walking along and I spooked out one of them little ground runner birds around along the ground there. And they, I looked behind the rock. He was sitting there, and it was sitting on two little legs on a nest there, just sitting on the ground. So I'm surprised there's still so many of them around, given they're ground nesters. Nah, Nigel's smarter than that. He's not going to come over here and start banging on my tent at night. Ever been robbed in the bush? No. No, I haven't. I got robbed one time in Mount Magnet, but I wasn't prospecting, and I was sleeping in town on the front lawn of a sort of a relative's place with a heap of other relatives, and I got robbed while I was asleep. The bastards stole my pants, they stole my smokes, they stole whatever else was in my pants. I can't really remember. And then the next night they came back and stole an ounce of gold out of my uncle's car. They're like a road runner, but a mini version. We don't have road runners here. Righto, Heath, have a good one, mate. Oh, them little ground running birds make me laugh every morning. I'll be sitting there having a coffee. They'll be running around on the ground. It's bloody hilarious. Spook the big red. Yeah, they can make you jump. The other day I poked the coil of the gold monster in under a bush and a rabbit flew out the other side. That nearly gave me a heart attack. I wasn't expecting that. You made a hedgehog jump once. I don't even really know what a hedgehog is. Oh, yeah, I do. Sonic. Sonic the bloody hedgehog. I know who Sonic is, but I've never seen him. Got to watch out for serial killers, eh? Nah, we got plenty of them here in Australia. Haven't you seen Wolf Creek? I watched season 1 the other day of Wolf Creek while I was out bush. It's all based on true stories, you know. No, they weren't mallee fowl. I seen a mallee fowl a couple of years ago, but I haven't seen one of them for a while. Hey, have a good one, Rob. Take it easy. Take it easy, mate. Good to see you. Oh, shit, I might have missed a comment. Probably not makeshift coda. Can you let me know what it was? Oh, yeah, not Australian serial killers though. They don't mind being out in the bush where there's no one to see them, you know. And then they can get away with whatever they want. And plus, there's already a shitload of big holes dug. But then again, I mean, I do get a bit into that. I'm reading this book at the moment, James Patterson, with like, I don't even know how many people being killed by a serial killer in this book already. I mean, like halfway through. Yeah, Pascal, I don't really watch TV. I only watch YouTube these days. I mean, even Netflix gone to crap. There's nothing good on there. If Disney didn't have Star Wars, no one would be watching that either. But YouTube's the only place to find any good content now, it turns out. And also, Stan is where they had Wolf Creek season 1 and 2, but you can just get that off the internet. They're pretty good series, actually. And old Josh, he didn't even want to watch Wolf Creek at all. But we did watch them, they were pretty good. Robert Picton, the pig farmer. Not sure who that is. Guessing he used to like feed people pigs. Well, that's a lot of people to feed to the pigs. Must have been well-fed pigs. Oh, no, I haven't had a chance to visit any other popular gold fields. In fact, I've never been out of Western Australia, mate. So, eventually I will go and look for gold in other fields, but until all this COVID and whatnot stuff's died down, I can't really go anywhere because, yeah, I don't have one of them little vaccination certificate thingos that everyone else has got. And I don't plan on getting one. And yeah, we'll just have to wait a while. Give it a few years till it dies down, then we'll go do what we want. Hopefully get out. $400 kills. Jeez. Yeah, everything wants to kill us here. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap this up in 5. So, if we got any last questions or anything, let's get them done now because, yeah, I need to go to bed. It's time for sleep. Need to get refreshed for a big day in the morning. Plus, I've almost finished this beer, so that'll be several beers for this stream. No, I can go wherever I like in Australia. I mean, I have to get different miners' rights for different parts of the country, because they're all different laws and things, so, or whatever. So I'd sort that out before I went. Cheers, walkabout, Mick. Yep, well, didn't need it, so wasn't gonna have it. Cheers, big fella. Enjoy the latest vid, mate. It's good. Thanks for tuning in, Pascals. Good to see you, mate. Cheers, Ryan. I will find a big one tomorrow. Craig, thanks for joining in again, man. I'll find a big one tomorrow. William, we'll come over to Gympie and one night we'll put some roadblocks on the roads and dig that bastard up. Crush it up, put it through a blower or whatever, process it. Let the Shire fix it up the next day. I'm just kidding. I've had too many beers. Oh, God. Cheers, Davey. We'll keep all the comment ridgy-dig and fair dinkum, bud. Don't you worry about that. Catch you later, Park Rat Pat. Have a good one. Cheers, walkabout, Mick. Cheers, Rob Random. Brick size nugget, that'll be great. I know what Nigel would like to do with something like that. It's a little inside joke we got going on about, things we could do with a massive lump of gold. Ha! Cheers, Matt. Have a good one, everyone. Thanks for moderating, Josh. Good to yarn with you all. Hope you all had a good time. I mean, I've just been sinking beers. It's been fun. Good to yarn with you all. Always appreciate you all dropping by, giving comments and stuff. And, we'll sort out some things. Hopefully we'll get a meetup happening in WA this year. Something before Christmas, eh? Go out in the bush, get on the piss, try and find some gold. Why not? Be a good time. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you all. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for your support. We catch you all later, guys.